Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today, we're talking about the LCS offseason once again, the latest and greatest rumors, speculation, news, and all that good stuff regarding the professional League of Legends scene. Today, specifically, we're talking about, obviously, North America, and even more specifically, the situation, mess, whatever you want to call it, drama going on with TSM right now. So, bloop, just a couple of hours ago, this was at 6:13, so I was sleeping, but as soon as I woke up, I got on top of this story. Bloop tweeted out a little Reddit post from Reginald on his official account, and people were asking, what's the update? Is top lane filled? Is support signed? Is Swordart signed? What's going on? And he responded, unfortunately not. Only 1/3 has been signed, meaning PoE, meaning they don't have a support and they don't have a top laner yet. Reginald did say there's still a chance that we would get everyone that we would have wanted, meaning Huni and Swordart and keeping Doublelift. And he said, if not, we are rebuilding, boys. Which, obviously, rebuilding would mean hopefully going young at top and support. I don't know who exactly it would be. I don't know who the options would be. But it means they wouldn't really be trying to win now or win this year, which is always a little bit disappointing for TSM fans, especially since they're the defending champions in the LCS. But, it also would probably mean that Doublelift is going to retire and that Lost would be their new AD carry. That would be a nice sign, a nice start of rebuilding. But again, who exactly would they go in top and support? We don't know. Also, at that point, rebuilding, as I said before, I think would be a good idea. If you're not going to compete for LCS titles, if you're not going to have a chance to go to Worlds, you shouldn't go with like Zazel in support and Solo in top lane. You should go with some rookies. You should go with some new up-and-coming younger guys and have a chance at actually finding the next best superstar rather than some guys who are just going to be very, very middle of the pack, if not bottom middle of the pack LCS players. So I love them if they do that, if they go with Lost. I would have loved to see like Evolved or somebody play, but I do think powerofevil is a nice piece to build around. I do think young teams do need at least one kind of veteran big name guy, and powerofevil could be a good player in 2 to 3 years still. He could be very, very top of the LCS in a couple years, so it's not bad to have him on your team. It's not like he's a couple years away from being out of the league, but this is very, very interesting to hear. Also, we saw this tweet from Scuffed Skeleton, where he tweeted out, November 16th, Swordart to TSM is likely. The next day, it's looking bleak. The next day, it's going good. The next day, it's dead. The next day, it's alive again. The next day, it's going well. And as of today, November 22nd, he is saying he's hearing that TSM to Swordart talks are dead once again. In case you aren't catching on, he's getting off the merry-go-round, it do or it don't. So again, he doesn't really know what's going on, but the latest he's heard is that it is dead. It is not going to be happening. And obviously, that would mean Doublelift is going to retire unless TSM is able to land another big support, which apparently the latest rumor I heard was that they're in talks with a bunch of different big name supports, but some of them are either too expensive, not interested in coming to NA, not interested in coming to TSM, or don't really like the direction of the team and stuff like that. A lot of them, I mean, a lot of the big Korean players are just interested in staying in the LCK and playing on top tier teams and stuff. Like, a lot of people are saying, like, oh, what if they got Effort? Like, okay, Effort is, at the top of his game in the LCK. He's about to make a ton of money and compete for, like, world titles and stuff. But yeah, I think it's really, really crazy because they've been throwing some big money around too, because the latest rumor was that they were going to offer 1.5 million per year to Swordart. So it's not like money should have been too big of an issue. But with how the taxes and everything work, maybe they were taking away too much of his money. Maybe he needed more money. I'm not exactly sure the specifics. But this is the first that we're hearing that this roster might not get done. This is also the first that we're hearing that TSM might be willing to rebuild for next year, which in some ways is exciting, is good. That's probably the best long-term solution for TSM, but it's obviously the worst short-term solution, which is going to be a little bit disappointing if you are a TSM fan. Again, they're going to be the defending LCS champs, and they're going to be, a 5th place team, a 6th place team. If they rebuild, they're not going to be better than TL, Cloud9, Evil Geniuses, or 100 Thieves. They're going to be in that area with like FlyQuest, CLG, Immortals in that range, fighting for a playoff spot. And TSM hasn't really ever been in that position. TSM's never really had to rebuild before. So it's going to be something new for fans to go through, and they're going to be, they're not going to like it. It's not fun. It's not fun to watch your team lose and be disappointing. And yeah, when players are building up and kind of learning how to grow and stuff, there's going to be some low lights. There's going to be some terrible weeks and some bad games and stuff. Like, even TSM last year had some terrible weeks and bad games where they got flamed. And that was like a pretty veteran team. But yeah, so it's just really interesting. It's really crazy. I'm surprised Reginald came out and said this, because a couple days ago at the beginning of free agency, he's freaking out. He's tweeting, oh, we have the huge signing coming. We have huge accusations coming. Guys, get ready, get ready, get ready. And then now he's saying, Yeah, it's not happening. It's probably not happening. It's not looking good. But yeah, at this point, they have 1 out of 3 contracts signed. PoE is official. No idea what's happening in top lane. No idea what's happening in support. AD carry is looking more and more like it's going to be lost every single day. It's looking more and more like Swordart's not coming. And yeah, TSM might be going young in 2021. And again, I don't know exactly who that means because they just got rid of Treats. They just got rid of Broken Blade. I don't know. Their academy top laner was Dokla. I don't think he's going to be the one coming in. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of deals they're able to work out, who they're able to bring in. If they do rebuild, I hope it's with some hype and exciting up-and-coming players. But we'll see how that goes. I don't know. We'll keep you guys up to date on all the latest information, stuff that I hear. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about this situation? Should TSM just rebuild? Is there a player you think they should go after and support in top to maybe fill out their roster and try and compete for a title this year? I don't know. It's not looking good to me. Subscribe, save down on all my latest content. Check me out at Twitch, twitch.tv/I_am_germ. $25 RP giveaway, first link in the description below. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.